What's up, everybody? Mike here. I'm back with another video. Today's topic is going to be being there for people and being used. But before I jump into that topic, let me give the new people a quick rundown of what actually goes on here on this channel. Basically, the goal of this channel is to talk about relationship problems, give life advice, and discuss anything that's sensitive to most people. I really want this to just be a safe space where we can all discuss any and everything. So I plan to have something out every week, if not every week, every 2 weeks, because I understand that sometimes things happen. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump into this topic. Throughout life, we all come across people who at some point are going to need our help. And if we can help them and it doesn't inconvenience us, we should help them because it's just the right thing to do. It's the humane thing to do. The only problem is that sometimes people don't understand the line that's between helping people and being used by people. Let me give you a hypothetical. Let's pretend that you have a friend that only calls you or texts your phone when they need to borrow money or when they need you to drop them off somewhere. Honestly, if you're a kind-hearted individual, you probably don't mind doing these things because if somebody needs money for something, you don't mind giving it to them, or if they need to really go to a place, you'll take them. But you can tell when someone is using you because the only time you'll hear from them is when said things need to happen, when they need money or when they need to go to a certain place, or pretty much any situation where they're the only person that benefits from it. That's the only time you really hear from them or you interact with them in those types of situations. Now I realize some people will say things like, well, I'm too busy to just hit them up just to talk to them or see how they're doing and everything. I've just got a lot going on. I understand that. Coming from a guy who's busy pretty much all the time, I definitely understand. But my thing is, you made sure that you were able to let them know that you needed them for whatever it is you needed them for, but you couldn't take a few seconds or a few minutes to just be like, hey, how are you doing? I haven't talked to you in a while. Stuff like that, it really stands out to people. The crazy thing about it is that the people in these situations who are loaning the money and taking people places and doing this and that for people, after a while, they really start to realize that, maybe they don't truly value my friendship, or maybe they don't really desire to have me around as a friend or, as an acquaintance or anything. They only want to hit me up when it's convenient for them. And that's kind of messed up. And then when people start to do things like put distance between you and them or decide that they don't want to talk to you at all anymore, you feel as if they're acting funny. But you've got to look at the situation for what it is. You only hit them up when it was convenient for you. So how do you think that should make people feel? How do you think they should proceed from that point? Again, I know the argument is going to be made that I don't have time. I can't just talk to people all day long. It isn't about talking all day long. You could literally hit someone up once a month and be like, hey, haven't talked to you in a while. We haven't hung out with each other. I just wanted to touch base with you, see how everything is going, see if you're okay, if you needed anything. I literally said all of that in less than 20 seconds. It doesn't take long. It could be a phone call. It could be a simple text message that you shoot to somebody. It's not complicated. And then what you'll realize is that if you start to do that, whenever there's a situation where you need something from somebody, they don't feel as if you're using them because at least they've heard from you, which it might not be all the time, but at least you checked in with them, just to see how they were doing. Or you insinuated that y'all could hang out whenever y'all both had free time. Even though y'all probably didn't get around to it, at least they talked to you so that they feel a little bit more inclined to help you out with whatever it is they need to help you out with. And for my people that are on the giving end of all of this, who give money out to people, who give people rides to places and just give all this time and, effort to people that don't truly deserve it, if at any given moment you feel as if they're only hitting you up when it's convenient for them, put your foot down. Don't let people run over you because that is a quick way for you to end up miserable because you're always sacrificing your time and your energy for everybody else and what they have going on. I speak from experience. You cannot put what you have going on to the side just to help everybody else out. Don't let people use you. I come from a background where we truly believe that the more you do for people, the more God blesses you. And that's very true. Do not get that twisted. But again, I emphasize the fact that you can't always do for people when you've got to do things for yourself as well. Because if people are constantly using you and just neglecting your time and everything that you've got going on, then you can't get far in life. So that's the point I'm making with this. I'm not saying you can't go out and help people when you're able to. My thing is, just don't let people abuse your generosity. That's what it comes down to. But enough of my viewpoint on that. Now it's time to hear from y'all. As always, if you have any questions or comments, y'all know to leave it down in the comment section below. And if you have any suggestions for future topics, you hit me up on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, or you can email me. That's in the description below. As always, like, comment, subscribe, share the video with somebody you know, and I will catch y'all in the next one.